Just Coast. Just Coast.
Just Coast. Just Coast. Just Coast. Just Coast. Just Coast.
Welcome to the show.
Good morning, everybody. Well, beloved Britney Spears has been arrested. I have the article right here. So this is from Matt Leviatez from MSN, from NBC News. Britney Spears arrested in Southern California. Britney Spears was arrested in Southern California on Wednesday night, according to Ventura County jail records. Spears, 44, was arrested by California Highway Patrol around 9:30 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday night and released on Thursday, according to the records. The records do not indicate why she was arrested. TMZ was the first to report Spears' arrest. Well, of course they were. A representative for Spears did not immediately return an NBC News request for comment. Well, I heard that she was allegedly arrested and given a DUI. And I also heard that she was allegedly released on her own recognizance. However, and it's not to say that you can't be released on OR with a DUI. You totally can. 100% you can. But let's find maybe another story about it. Well, let's hear it. NBC New York. Britney Spears released after being arrested on suspicion of DUI. Britney Spears has been released Thursday morning after having been arrested on suspicion of DUI in Ventura County. California law enforcement has confirmed to NBC Los Angeles. Spears, 44, was arrested Wednesday night. Law enforcement told NBC4 investigates that another driver saw someone driving erratically and called 911. The California Highway Patrol caught up with Spears and initiated the investigation, law enforcement. The thing about Britney Spears is she just drives erratically. I've heard she's a horrible driver. She's been a horrible driver. She's rich as hell. She hasn't needed to be a good driver, but she loves driving all over the road. Spears was released shortly after 6 a.m. Thursday, jail records show. No further details were blah, blah, blah. This was an unfortunate incident that is completely inexcusable, Spears' representative told NBC4 investigates. God, you're her own representative? Can anyone just give her a break? Good Lord. Britney is going to take the right steps and comply with the law, and hopefully this can be the first step in long overdue change that needs to occur in Britney's life. Hopefully she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time. You mean like what, put her back in a conservatorship? Oh, there's more to this article. Spears has 2 children with her ex-husband, Kevin Federline. TMZ was the first to report Spears' arrest. Spears' Instagram account, frequently updated with videos of her dancing in her Thousands Oak home, appeared to be taken down early Thursday morning. So this morning, or? Oh, like when she got out of jail, she went home and she took down all the videos, maybe? I don't know. The Grammy-winning pop star's arrest came about 5 years after she was released by a judge from a controversial conservatorship that gave her father control over her finances and career for more than a decade. Jamie Spears, named conservator after his daughter suffered a series of mental health crises in the early 2000s. Well, she probably had a health crisis because you put her in a conservatorship and you were stealing all her damn money and putting her on lithium. Spears shared her experience under the conservatorship in her best-selling 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, describing how her life was controlled by others. The Mississippi native ended up at the center of the #FreeBritney campaign that supported her efforts to be granted authority over her medical, personal, and financial decisions. After Spears' conservatorship case unfolded in the public eye, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill that limited conservatorships that grant legal guardianship over individuals. Wow. Well, he has done something good. Look at that. Spears, who has not previously been arrested, was behind some of music's we already know this, because there's really not much to say in this article or this story. Not much. Just she got arrested and everyone's speculating. Apparently it was a DUI, according to Britney's own representatives. I will believe it when I see the proof. So there's that. Also, by the way, the other day, Savannah Guthrie made like not a final statement, but her last statement that she's made online. She made that statement and then, she said, we hope for the best or whatever. They're assuming that she's passed, but that she and her family are hoping, we hope for the hope or something, she said. And then there was footage of Savannah, Nancy, and Tommaso bringing flowers to her house. Now, BJ Investigates said something like she thought it was a PR stunt and that she thinks, oh, she's like, I know that's cruel to say, but she really just thinks it's a PR stunt. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, BJ Investigates, but what it was the family was finally, well, Savannah was finally released from needing to stay in Arizona. They needed them to stay in Arizona in order to clear them, and just for any whatever reasons they had, they were being asked to stay in Arizona. And the FBI decided to move back to its headquarters in Phoenix instead of staying in Tucson. They're going to do whatever they need to do. They've got everything they need. They're going to go back to Phoenix and continue the investigation there. And so Savannah was allowed to go back to New York because, hello, she has a family there and children, and I'm sure they need her and she needs them. And so I'm pretty sure that she was just leaving the flowers and leaving the card as like a goodbye to the situation. So, she was just leaving flowers and a card there, to say goodbye. So that's what that was. Anyway, I have a couple of videos coming. One is going to be about Nancy Guthrie. I swear. And the other one's going to be, it's a surprise. And then I have a Gypsy Rose video coming. It's going to be story time with Gypsy Rose. Savannah Guthrie officially says goodbye to her mom as searchers look for something decomposed. Just heartbreak. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. And I was going to do a video about Corey Richins because that bitch, I swear to God, she is so guilty. I don't even know how she has the gall and the wherewithal to sit through that trial with a smile on her face. And while they nitpick the most ridiculous, her attorney is horrible and she's annoying, and just lock her up. Oh my God. Candace Cameron says that Jodie Sweetin's gone a bit Dave Chappelle-y. What does that even mean? She's super funny. That's funny. All right. Stay tuned for more. Come back later for Stories with Gypsy, definitely. And maybe potentially another little surprise that I have for all of you. It's kind of going to be like a story time. So anyway, come back later and I'll see you. I hope you have a great day.
Just Coast.
Will he come to the show?